Hi everyone, my name is Marissa and I'm on staff with International China Concern. Thank you so much for joining us for Meal with a Meaning tonight. I hope that you enjoyed some delicious food. I have some pasta here that I'm going to enjoy later. And just had a great time talking and catching up with one another, especially in this time that we're living in right now with everything going on. So we're very thankful that you're here. I know that for many of you, International China Concern might be a new organization that you've never heard of before. So I wanted to join your dinner for a few minutes and just give you a brief overview of the life-changing work that we do in China. Our mission is to give love, hope, and opportunity to every child with a disability. We were started 26 years ago by a man named David Gotts, and since then we have grown as an organization to a partnership with the government where we care for over 250 children who have been abandoned because of their disability in the Hunan province in China. These children are in Hengyang and Changsha. We are able to give them everything that they need to have a full life that they would not normally receive in one of the state-run welfare centers. They receive special education, therapy, and live in family-style group homes with other brothers and sisters and aunties or caregivers who love them and care for them. We want these children to have the full life that God intended for them to have, with every opportunity that they can imagine, to become the person that God calls them to. Another thing that we do within ICC, which truly is the heart of our organization, is to prevent abandonment in the first place, so no child ever has to experience what it's like. In China, there's not much support for people who have a child with special needs. In most situations, they're completely on their own and alone and feel like they have no hope. For many of them, abandonment seems like their only option. But we want to walk alongside these families and support them and let them know that we are here for them. We have specialized care teams that consist of a special education teacher, a therapist, and a social worker who go out and do outreach to families who have a child with a disability who are in desperate need of help. We also have our own center where they can come to us. We've been able to impact the lives of 300 families with 2 care teams, and we hope to expand it to 4 in this coming year. We've also been asked by the Changsha government to expand this program to all of Changsha, a city of 9 million people. So we're really excited for what the future holds and the impact that we can have on how China views people with disabilities and just the level of care that they receive. So we're so thankful that you are here tonight. And you might have noticed this is a virtual dinner party, so you didn't have to bring anything. You didn't have to bring a bottle of wine or an appetizer or dessert. So we're asking that in lieu of that, you would prayerfully consider making a donation to the work of ICC. It has been a challenging season for us with the spread of COVID-19 in China, and as many of you can relate to, and we need your help now more than ever. So to do that, your host will be sending out a fundraising link, and no matter how big or small, you can help to make a difference in the lives of children with disabilities. We can't do it alone, but if we come together, we can have a huge impact. ICC also has a really great story about how we first began, how our founder, David Gotts, started ICC by listening to God. And if you're more interested in hearing about that story, he has written a book called China's Oasis, which is available for sale on our website. Thank you so much for joining us, and if you have any questions, my name is Marissa, and you can feel free to reach out to me. Just ask your host for my contact information. Have a great rest of your night, and I'm gonna go eat my dinner now before it gets cold.